We're talking about old Hollywood with a man who's lived it back in the 40s. He also was the star of the Possum Holler Opry that aired here for 10 years in the 60s. But what we want to talk about now is with, of course, this is Richard Elsenpeter. He has so many stories, as you can imagine, but the thing that as a mom, the thing I want to ask is, you had 4 children while you were traveling with all of these theater groups, all of these different years. You worked in Hollywood, you did all sorts of traveling. How do you raise children on the road when you're acting?
I don't know. I mean, we just traveled, and the kids were with us, of course, and a lot of time was spent backstage, and they colored a lot.
They actually stayed backstage, because my 3-year-old wouldn't stay backstage. She'd be running all over the place. They were just probably more disciplined back then.
I don't know. They were just, of course, mother and dad were there.
Yes.
And they became children of the show, too. Everybody watched out for them. So, as I said, you do what you have to do, and we never thought about it.
And Dolores, by the way, his wife, was also an actress that worked and traveled with Richard as they went on tour.
Yes.
Now, you might wonder, traveling with the theater and all that stuff. He said that he had to pay his bills, though, with a different thing. What was the family business?
The marionettes.
And you have one with us
puppetry.
Today. Let's show the marionettes. They actually make these marionettes here locally as part of Elsenpeter Productions.
This is a marionette I made, 40 some years ago. The father for
Belle and the Beauty and the Beast, you said?
Beauty and the Beast, yeah.
Just check out that detail.
They're called animated. See, the mouth moves. And
putting dinner on the table for all of those children in the Elsenpeter family. Coming up on KHQA this morning, we're going to talk more about old Hollywood and Richard's run-in with Cary Grant.